I'm Jesse Figueiredo. My artist name is Fidget, and I'm the local resident producer for CDN Entertainment, London, Ontario. Played music my whole life, 14 years classical piano, went into rock music during my teen years, and then got really good with computers and started producing music, and from producing music I went into DJing. I was much more talented with electronic big music, so I got a job at a bar and I went from there. And I went to Barking Frog for about a year, and from Barking Frog, CDN found me and hired me, and I went on to Cobra London and London Music Hall. I'll do Jack's Wednesday, Cobra Fridays, I do Taboo on Saturdays sometimes, and then music hall shows are whatever the artist gets booked for. Yeah, the after parties usually run till 5 a.m., so at that point I won't get to sleep until like 6:30 in the morning. It's a completely different schedule. That's the hardest part, is on your body. It's a completely different schedule. Like, there is no morning when you're in the industry. I'm in MIT, and I'm also a multimedia graduate. And ironically, I'm a music industry arts dropout. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have fun doing it, but my heart's in music, so that's what I can hopefully do. As long as I can keep paying my bills, I don't need to be like international, just I want to be able to afford rent. Lots of coffee. I've had a few times where I walk in with like 2 extra large coffees, and my prof like immediately knows it's late night. It's an easy balance. You just have to be really dedicated to actually going out of your way and doing it yourself. Be able to get everything done from like noon to 5 p.m. instead of having the full 9 to 5 schedule, because there's just no way you'd be able to run on 2 hours of sleep every single day. It's still very weird, like coming off stage and having people call you by your artist name. I'm not really used to that. It's like when people come up and they're like, "Hey, Fidget," and I'm like, "No, it's like Jesse. Please call me Jesse." It is hard. Like when you play a music hall show, you play for 2,000 people, and then the next morning you're sitting in class learning about programming. Nights when I'm not performing at like a club or whatever it is, I'll sit at home and just produce music. It's like I get played on the Fanshawe College radio a lot too, so people hear my music there. I've got over like 600 more likes on Facebook in the last like 2 months. It's all social media too, you gotta keep up. Even if it's unrelated to your music and your career, you have to put up random stuff just to keep your audience entertained. Social media is everything. Facebook's really good for that actually. It like tells you how many males, females, age range, where they're from, what they clicked, what was viewed. Like Facebook's mad creepy with that stuff. But I think the reason it has gotten so popular is the ease of use now for everybody, because like anybody can go on the internet and download the music, whereas like back in the day you had to rock vinyl, you had to bring your big crates to the club, and you had to actually go to stores and dig through and find songs. It's become so easy that like anybody can pick up a computer and do it. It's a matter of doing it well. Like what makes a good DJ is being able to be thrown in a circumstance you're uncomfortable with and still be very good at it. A year ago I was paying to see Tommy Trash, and now I'm opening for him, so like that's one of those moments where it's like, holy crap, I've actually made progress in my career. But yeah, it's like, it's surreal to think that like a year or 2 ago I was paying $60, $70 to get into these shows, and now people are paying $60 or $70 to get in on a lineup that I'm involved with. If people were to work very hard, they could easily get to where I am. Like I credit hard work for getting me to where I am. It's not like I was given this.